welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Furude Simulator 26. You can get it yourself here at socksmeetpeoplesexy.net/games.itch.io. It's as free as a bee. Rika? Hi, Rika. How are you doing today? What's up, MWG, Mob, Pell, Panzer, Bow? I have to reset you again. No, I do not. Do not want to go through last night again, thank you. Hope everybody's doing well today. 3 years of streaming. It's crazy. I don't think I register how crazy that really is. What's up, 65? How you doing? Non-flashbacks. That base defense was honestly pretty exhilarating and fun. It was very scary. I wasn't sure if we were gonna pull out of it, but we made it through. We haven't made adjustments since. Kukris are magical. That's a straight. Yeah, as long as we have Spartans and something has no defense against cutting, then there's nothing to worry about. Spartans, like, we didn't have a single one of those obliterators blow up. We just meleeed all of them. I don't even think they did anything that round. My own tragic fates counter. Yeah, you did die a couple of times yesterday, which was a little really unfortunate. I think we lost a third rat yesterday too in YOLO, who just immediately got vaporized upon leaving the crowd. It wasn't a good day for the rats, but it also wasn't a good day for us as we lost, like, many of our agents in that base defense. But that's okay. The ups and downs are what make the entire run fun. Nipah rat related. Now that you're the rat of our hearts. Can have it be me. Just a little rat here instead. Rats, dogs, and bats. I don't think there's any other ones than that. I mean, technically Minotaurs, I guess, but only for base defense or that one specific craft that we're one Minotaur off of making. Mutons came quick and hard. I was not expecting that many Mutons, but I guess it's about that time in game. We have Spartanism, which can take care of them fairly easily, and the Klein Grenades have shown that they are excellent against Mutons. Sai is excellent against most things. Manuses and Wand of Chaos and shit. What else did we use? Just like all the Sai stuff is pretty good against them. Like, I don't really like bringing a bunch of explosions to our own base anyways, because one, it can blow up a lot of our own stuff, and two, it blows up a lot of the stuff we can get off of enemies on base defenses. The biggest thing that could have probably helped us a lot more in that would have been dogs. A lot more dogs able to kind of like pause bark them right at the point of coming down towards us, but we fended the best we could with what we had. That was just a lot of, I think they attacked with 60 mutons / obliterators. You know, and we only had like 20 people defending that base, or 30 people. And they just came pouring down that hallway. But next time we should have like turbo lasers and stuff, and they will have a lot more defense before they get into the base next time. X-Piranha for Terror of the Deep. That would be great. There's a trip. Double! Oop. 4-game losing streak. Ah, sorry, Gnomes. It's alright, it's all regular season at this point. You got nothing to worry about. You all just got Scooble, so... Oop. You should load up for the playoffs. Ugh. Celotids are still in it, they're just later, I'm pretty sure. There's a triple-double. Depends on the alien list. What they say, but fuck the Dodgers. Dreadnoughts, like in oh, if it was Rosigma, they would have brought 150 troops. They would have all blitzed us, and they would have all been immune to everything except grav guns and heavy plasmas. It would have been a bit different of experience, and then yeah. Hard-nosed tongue, huh? Hell of a bot name. Still trying to get my brain. My brain just went. It had a moment. Had a lot of moment yesterday. So we're still recovering from that. We're getting there. Getting the stream up and going is good. Yeah, I mean, Smoking Bill's a Tigers fan. I can't really be too upset, even if I was a Dodgers fan, but also, the man only had 2 months left there, and he wasn't going to re-sign. At least you got some value out of him, I'd say. And you know the Dodgers have a really, really, really good farm system. Like, a really good farm system. One of the best in baseball. And you got 3 of their top prospects. So honestly, at the end of the day, feels like it might not be so bad for you. As long as you get some good value out of it. Maybe one of them turns out to be on Schoolble's level. Probably not. But not many players are. He just wasn't going to be there. For Casey Mize, yeah. So I think Detroit is going to be good. They're just working on their farm system and stuff. And it sucks to lose a double Cy Young winning starting pitcher, like, obviously, but he wasn't going to sign there anyway, so you might as well get something for him on the way out. So I don't think the Tigers got off too bad in the entirety of it. Fuck Scooble and his agent, too. He's not going to sign with the Dodgers either, so I wouldn't worry about that. However, they probably will win another World Series. I think their pitching staff is Ohtani, Scooble, Snell, when he comes back from injury. Like, holy shit. That's technically true, but also the Dodgers seem to be one of the few teams that actually cares about fucking winning over just making money. The owners want a lockout so they can enforce a salary cap anyway, so they stop having to pay people like Soto. Because, you know, the owners are just certainly hurting for cash. So, I mean, there's more going on in the background as well. It's just that all they care about is making money most of the time, but the Dodgers actually care about winning, so they put their money towards things that helps them win. And by the way, they went to 7 games. They almost lost the World Series last year. Yeah, I have. Squids. I'm still using no radio. Or no email. Radio. And thankfully, I have not been spoiled yet. I am okay. I've been better, but it's getting better. I think it gives you hints on where you need to go next and stuff. Become a Steelers fan. Oh no. We've won so many times in history. Poor us. You want misery? Be a Raiders fan. Who wasn't there for any of the good championship teams. How about that? We did go to a Super Bowl once in 2001. Yeah, that was 2 years before I was born. Or it was 83. I grew up liking them because of TSB and their jerseys. And that got me really into football. And boy, have they been awful since, huh? Look, that's like 40 years ago. I was watching a video, I don't even remember what it was about. But the dude was like, it was 1989, that was like 29 years ago? And I'm like, dude, don't give me that hope. Don't give me that fucking hope. I had the credits yesterday, but you were AFK today. I'm back to make sure you're still in the bathroom. Hey, BTs, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. That's also true. I mean, I could technically, like, if I stretched far enough, I could just put my foot into the bathroom and claim that I was also in the bathroom at the same time as I was streaming. But that would be some pretty hard stretching to be able to get to the microphone as well. Nice trait. You want a joke? How about that red versus green football game from like 2013? That was so bad, like colorblind people couldn't tell who played for who team. Got married, went to Japan on a honeymoon, had a baby, and that baby is about to turn 1. Holy crap. Congratulations, dude. I had no idea. That's really cool. I hope you and yours are doing amazing. Color Rush Bills Jets, yes. That's so cool, BTs. I'm so happy for you. 3,300 times in that stream. That's good to know. That fucking... I'll never forget that game. We were at a diner and I was looking at the TV and it just... It looked like mustard and relish were going at it. Damn right. Am I counting? Or SBT's counting? Yeah. Wait, you don't count every time you go to the bathroom? Another straight. But, where were we? Oh, baseball, right. I understand why you'd be upset about losing your best player. But if you step back and look, at least you get something out of it, because he wasn't going to stay there anyway. So hopefully they can turn those prospects into superstars. Hopefully Torkelson will start to hit like he's supposed to. Colonoscopy in there, but that adds it to the total. It's month 9, your priorities and motivations change subconsciously, but the latent joy is worth. I bet. I'm really happy that that you found that spot in your life that makes you happy. Yeah, the owners want the lockout really badly. And anytime they can stop paying the people that actually run their business any money that they could be saving for themselves, God, you know they don't want to. You know they want that salary cap like nobody's business. I try to live my life every day trying to be blissfully unaware of all the dark shit going on, so I mean that's pretty normal. Teams should all be able to spend the same amount of money as any other team. Fairness in the sport is not in baseball. However, the owners just want it so they don't have to pay the people as much, so they can make more money. Because that's all they care about. Except for the few that do actually care about, like, winning games, but that's besides the point. Because in one ROM disassembly, but that's about it. I expected far less. Well, the cool stuff about that, BTs, is once your child gets a little bit older and you start sharing the cool stuff that you like with them, they'll pick up, they may pick it up as themselves, and then you can, you know, hang out with them and just do that kind of stuff and have a nice family warm moment. Also learning speedrunning and stuff. Zelda infused. Exactly, BTs. Exactly. Yeah, Omar Epps has had his time in the sun. But I stopped watching football in, I don't know, it was a few years ago now. I just got so fed up with the league just not caring about anything, players being allowed to do whatever they wanted, and just that. And when I got into a Discord with a lot of the Raiders people I've been chit-chatting with over the years, and I rolled over to that joke section of the Discord, I pretty much lost all interest in being friends with any of them, so... Coach should be enough. Sounds lovely. And just a mixture of that and just tired of antics by people just going like rich people getting away with far too much bullshit, essentially. People bending over backwards for the excuses they give these people. And I just was like, why bother? Why support this? So I haven't. Anytime I'd watch football, it was not gonna get them any revenue, that's for sure. I still love the sport. I can't say I don't love the sport, but the NFL has... Maybe it's different now. I don't know. The NFL really... I lost a lot of respect and love for the NFL in general. I've been enjoying more basketball lately. More baseball-ish stuff. But I might start watching football again, I don't know. It's hard to completely just take something like that. Like, a lot of people I grew up loved watching sports and stuff. We would watch together, and it was always a good time. So, like, I still have that love for it, but I certainly don't love a lot of things about it. But it's been years since I really realistically watched football, and I was one of those people who would wake up Sunday and it would be like, let's watch every game. Let's watch every game. Flipping through the games, looking at which play is going on. Heavily into it. What's up, Skilling? But you can't take the ball out of the foot. That's true. That's true. Wise words. Very wise words. Oh. Different favorite team. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna have some friendly competition that way. That's kind of insane, too, that everybody had their own favorite team that was different. Ours wasn't much of a we were more of a hockey family. Or my whole family were Red Wings fans. I always have love for the Wings, but I was always a Maple Leaf fan. The refs, so I'd always win. Oh, shit. Got a good number of... I was a huge college football fan. It's cool. That's one thing I could never get too much into, but that's cool. Nice house built on forces. Forces, yes, forces, like horses. I went to every damn game, no matter where. Oh, wow. That's a super fan right there. That's a super fan. But I get it too. The atmosphere is intoxicating at a stadium. You can have so much fun there when you hang out with like people who have fun doing that kind of stuff. Sometimes you gotta call 2 games at once. I remember going to a Detroit Red Wings playoff game in high school. I forgot what program I was a part of to get it, but some dude who was kind of a dick, but nice enough to do this thing. I don't even know what the program was, but we ended up going to a Red Wings game, and it was a blast. Like, the crowd was like, you could feel the energy as like thick. It was so electric in there. And the Red Wings won that game like 3 or 4 to nothing too. But the crowd was going bonkers. Yeah, I'm talking. Oh, Smoking Bill. This is back when they had Yzerman, Fedorov. Was it Vernon and net, or was it Hasek at that point? Yeah. This is back when I was at Lidstrom, Osgood. Yes, Nicholas Lidstrom. I don't think Chelios was there yet, but it might be after Probert was there. But I think Osgood had the same birthday as I did. I always remembered something like that. Because I was always like, I can be a goalie in the NHL. I always liked playing goalie. Turns out I couldn't be a goalie in the NHL. You have to actually work towards those things. And me growing up in a poor neighborhood in the south side of Toledo with nary a hockey rink in sight, and parents that don't really want to be bothered to do that kind of thing, you know, didn't really go anywhere. Goalie in the NBA. Not tall enough. I'm no Rika Furude, and I'm no Wembanyama. I could be a solidly heighted point guard, but not good. It would be like 6'2", 6'3", maybe. It's true skilling. I know, Smoking Bill, it's too much. We all can't be Rika out here. But I did like playing, like, blacktop hockey, where I'd be the goalie. Hey, there's a deep chuckle. We're almost at 10,000 fates here, Rika. That's crazy. Arigato nano desu. Alright, Rika, we're coming to an end to our daily Nipah. You got any sneaky Nipatsies or anything in there at the end? 9999 99999. 10,000 fates, yet more awaits. Till next time, everybody, thank you for joining for another daily Nipah. Don't forget you can get it at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games.itch.io. It's free. Many other games and more to come. Again, inspiration has hit our wonderfully beautiful, gorgeous, perfect friend Polly. So we will see where she goes with that. But until next time, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I'd very much appreciate that. As Quell, positive vibes, and remember...